From the weather team you can trust, here's Chief Meteorologist Eric Snyder.
Clean air has been a rare commodity in this part of the world over the last few days, but today has been better. The problem is it has not been better everywhere, and farther off to the west, you have not had improvement today in the Buffalo area. We have more smoke that is getting ready to push its way on in, but Rochester and points eastward right now, the air quality values are still manageable, and they're going to degrade, unfortunately, into tomorrow morning. We've lost the 80s down to 79 with a wind out of the surface in the northeast at 10 miles per hour. Remainder of the afternoon into the evening, it's just a slow haze that kind of churns its way on in. If you're out and about for your Friday evening, don't worry about rainfall. That's not going to be a thing around here until tomorrow morning. And even there, those should behave. We don't have severe weather expectations in the morning. The afternoon, though, is going to be different. The afternoon tomorrow, I think, is going to perhaps feature a setup that right now, just looking at things on paper, I might say, is one of the more aggressive that we've had so far this year. That doesn't necessarily mean we're going to have big problems. It just leans that way right now. Things will start tapering off as we go into the evening, so the afternoon becomes the main focus there. This is the view with our camera in Rochester pointed off to the west, and at this hour we're probably getting a little cloud cover mixed in there too, but a lot of what you're looking at is that haze. That is the wildfire smoke, which means in time, progressively through the evening, our AQI values will start going up, which means it's deteriorating air quality overall. You could still see some of that smoke from Cleveland to Pittsburgh. Tougher to see it on satellite here because we have some cloud cover that's obscuring that too. We know it's there. It's just not quite as easy to recognize as if it was a mainly clear sky. This will help with that. We're modeling just the wildfire smoke, clouds aside, and you see how it just starts churning its way on through. We'll sleep through a lot of this, but those of you that have events tomorrow morning, it's still going to be around. And I think that air quality is still going to be unhealthy, even in the Rochester area. It will rapidly improve going into the afternoon, which is probably a blessing and a curse for us tomorrow. Yeah, it's going to be great to have that air be cleaner, but you know what that smoke has been doing? Throttling and limiting how hot we get into the afternoon. And on a date like tomorrow, when instability values are important, sometimes that smoke might have helped things a bit. Without any of that around, our instability surges into the early afternoon. A cold front starts dropping on southward. Between those two variables, what develops into the afternoon will be strong to severe. Doesn't mean everybody's going to have problems, but where those healthiest storms are located, yeah, we've got some apprehension about this. It's not often we go into that red moderate range for a severe weather outlook painted pretty much across the entirety of the area, but I do think it's prudent that tomorrow be one of those days. Damaging straight line winds will be your main concern. That's from a severe weather standpoint, but lots of heavy rain and lightning will probably keep a lot of you off the water and eyes to the sky one way or the other. Sunday looks like a beautiful day. Probably dealing with some more wildfire smoke coming back, though, into early next week.